Thank you. That's a mighty nice welcome. We'd like to welcome all of you to join with us the next 30 minutes with Loretta Lynn, Harold Morison, the Tennesseans, along with old Hal Rugg, the big fat boy, Buddy Spiker, and Larry Estes, our big brothers Lester and Leslie. And let me tell you, boys, that Mama Wilburn's in the studio. I want everybody to shape up. She'll whip every one of us. But we're going to have a good time, I promise you that. Let's meet Harold Morison right now. I'm sure he's got a good number for
you. Woo! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You like my theme song?
I should work on the other side.
Yes, you wouldn't have to run so fast. Remember Lenny and Goo Goo?
Yes, I do.
They used to come out. That's a vaudeville. That's a vaudeville. Da-da-da-da-da. That's a good coming and exit song.
Yes, where's your cane
play
and hat?
Play it and I'll exit.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute here.
Oh, hey, I was down at the drugstore this morning.
Yes?
And I saw an odd thing.
What'd you see?
An oddity. Strange oddity. I was sitting in there having me a cold drink.
Cold drink?
Yeah, having a cold drink. And an old boy walked in. I heard him say he said to the druggist, he said, give me a can of that 23-hour deodorant.
23-hour deodorant?
And the druggist looked at him and he said, Hoss? He said, you mean the 24-hour? He said, no, 23-hour. He said, why do you want the 23-hour deodorant? Well, he said, I'd like to have at least 1 hour to myself. Oh, yes. Well, yes.
My boy.
What's the elbow in there?
Yes.
Way down yonder on a Finley Creek. Well, way down yonder on a Fever Creek, sing song, get your cameo. The girls all grow to be 10 feet. Sing song, get your cameo. Well, keep me camo, beetlebug jingle, hey, hi, ho, pretty penny winkle. Get that bitty fat blue-eyed wombus cat. Sing song, get your cameo. Wait a minute, now I gotta get my pig. I dropped my toenail someplace here. There it is. Keep them cards and letters coming in. You can't pick a lick without your toenail. Here we go. Way down yonder, not far off, sing song, get your cameo. The jaybird died with the hooping call. Sing song, get your cameo. Well, the keeny camel, beetlebug jingle, hey, hi, ho, pretty penny winkle. Dip that bitty fat blue-eyed bombers cat. Sing song, get your cameo. Fiddle now. A bone, sing song, get your cameo. He looked at me and I run home. Sing song, get your cameo. Keep me camel, beetlebug jingle, hey, how pretty penny winkle. Did that bitty fat blue-eyed bush get sing song, get your cameo. Sing song, get your cameo. Look up, hey!
Well, the old boy from High Lonesome, Missouri always comes through with a good one. That was fine, Harold. Don't get too far away because you dropped your toenail. Well, we'll find it around here somewhere. Right after this important message, you're going to meet our special guest, Harold, you, along with those of you viewing. So don't run away. Miss Martha Carson, right after this message.
Swing low, sweet cherry, coming for to carry me home. Now won't you swing down cherry stompin', let me ride. Swing down cherry stompin', let me ride. Rock me, Lord, come on and easy. I've got a home on the other side. Well, he securely went down in the middle of the field. He thought he heard the rumbling from the chariot wheel. He wasn't so particular about the rumbling of the wheel. He just wanted to see how that a new chariot feel. Now won't you swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, coming easy. I've got a home on the other side. Well, now his secure got a ticket. He got on board. That chariot will a bump up and down the road. He wasn't so particular about the bumping on the road. He just wanted to lay down his heavy load. Now won't you swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, coming easy. I've got a home on the other side of the well. I've got a mother in that home on high. Promised I'd come to see her by and by. Swing low, sweet chariot, children. I've got a better home up in the sky. Now won't you swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, coming easy. I've got a home on the other side. Empty arms that long for you, and they're waiting just for you. And these arms will stay this way till you return to them someday. Each lonely night I go to bed. I love the pillow where you used to lay your head. Empty arms, but not for long, 'cause my baby, she's coming home. And when she walks through that door, these empty arms I'll have no more.
Thank you. Loretta, I understand that your husband, Doolittle, had a pet name for you. What was it he used?
Well, he used to call me Squaw till I wrote this song.
He called you the Squaw till you wrote this song.
Yeah.
Are you Indian?
Cherokee and Irish.
You're Cherokee, Indian, and Irish.
That's right.
Well, now, I believe we're Cherokee, aren't we, Mama? Is that Cherokee? Yeah, well, I believe so. And you wrote this song because he called you the Squaw.
That's right.
Doolittle, I want you to pay attention to the lyrics to this because she's mad at you, I can tell tonight, aren't you?
No, it's you I'm mad at.
Oh, oh, you're mad at me for giving away family secrets, is that it?
That's about right.
Okay, the Squaw's on the warpath tonight, friends.
Come home a drinking, they can barely crawl, and all that loving on me won't make things right. Well, you leave me at home to keep a teepee clean. A 6-pound food is the bread and no more of what you've already had. Just go always on the warpath tonight. Well, that barbed water that you've been drinking makes you feel bigger, but cheap you're shrinking since you've been on that love-making diet. Now don't hand me that old peace pipe. There ain't no pipe can settle this fight, 'cause the squaw is on the warpath tonight. Well, I found out a big brave chief, the game you're a hunting for ain't deep. Get off of my hunting grounds and get out of my sight. This the war ain't some doing means of fighting mad. You don't need no more of what you've already had. Just go always on the warpath tonight. Yeah, your squaw is on the warpath tonight. Oh, yes, sir.
Them boys play some pretty music, don't they?
The Nashville Tennesseans can put out that pretty music, Martha.
Yes, they can.
It's sure a pleasure to have you back with us.
Thank you, doll. It's my pleasure to be back with you. It's just like coming home.
I was talking to Mama.
The old porch swing and all.
Well, yeah. I was talking to Mama a while ago. We were over having Mexican food across the street at that Mexican restaurant, and we were having Mexican food, and she wanted to know if you wrote songs, too. And I told her that you wrote many great hit songs like Satisfied and many, many others. That's just to mention one. And, gee, you had so many big hit records and everything. We get so many requests to have you on. You're so hard to find. I know you're busy all the time.
You're awful nice, Doyle. I'll tell you, it's a real pleasure when I can find it at all possible to drop in and visit with you, because I can kindly sing the way I feel around the Wilburn brothers, and that's saying a whole lot.
Well,
for you.
I appreciate that, too, and I speak on behalf of Lester and Leslie and Teddy and Mama, and little sister Geraldine watches the show over in Hot Springs, too.
Well, all of the Wilburns cut their teeth on these old-fashioned spirituals I love to sing so much, I guess.
Why don't you do another one for us?
I'd love to. This one was one that was written by Merle Travis. Speaking of songwriters, that he's come up with quite a few of
Yes, he still
great
counts
songs.
his money. He keeps laryngitis from counting it out loud.
I recorded this one. I recorded this one some years ago, and I'd love to sing it again today.
All
For
right.
a long time. I am a pilgrim.
Martha Carson, ladies and gentlemen, make her welcome.
Thank you. I am a pilgrim, pilgrim and a stranger, traveling through this wearisome land. But I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord. And I know it's not made by hands. I've got a mother, got a sister and a brother who have gone to that fair land. And I'm determined to go and see them, good Lord, over on of his garment, good Lord, for I know it would make me whole. I'm a pilgrim, just a pilgrim and a stranger, traveling through this winsome land. But I've got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and I know it's not made by hand. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm packing up my old suitcases to go see old familiar faces. Give me blue skies and sunny Texas weather. I crave the smell of good old saddle leather. I've got Texas in my heart. I've got a lot of friends in Amarillo. I love Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio. Got a pounding in my heart to be in Texas, and I bet I'll wind up making it my home. I'm packing up my old suitcases to go see old familiar faces. That Lone Star State has won my heart, doggone it. Longhorn steak with lots of ketchup on it. I've got Texas in my heart. I love the western way they dress in Texas, for that Lone Star brand is mighty plain. You can bet your boots and saddle I love Texas. Got a hankering to go back there again. I'm packing up my old suitcases to go see old familiar faces. Give me blue skies and sunny Texas weather. I crave the smell of good old saddle leather. I've got Texas in my heart.
Well, the sun's gonna shine on anyone who's got sense enough to get out in it. And you're gonna find that life's worth living if you'll just learn how to live it. We need a lot more happiness. We need a lot less loneliness. We need a lot more laughing and a little less crying. We need a lot more happiness. So you say you want to be a big millionaire. Well, I'd like to have $1 million too. But if I never get to be a big millionaire, then I'll settle for a love that's true. We need a lot more happiness. We need a lot less loneliness. We need a lot more laughing and a little less crying. We need a lot more happiness. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Teddy, would you call this happiness?
Yeah, he's about to dribble right there.
Is he? That's the happiness. This is Jason, mine and Teddy's nephew. Leslie's baby. Martha, Carson, come in and say our goodbyes. We've had a lot of fun with you folks this week. We want you to come back to see us.
Thank you so much.
Look here. Look
Ain't
here.
to let me see you're not holding that baby, right?
Friends, come see us again next week. Bye-bye for right now.
Bye-bye.
You're invited to join us again next week, same time, same station, for another half hour of great country music on the Wilburn Brothers Show.